Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
He's a guy on fire. If you got his latest book, ladies and gentlemen. He's not only a guest, he's our friend. Give it up for Guy Fieri.
I am telling you what. I'm telling you. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
Yes,
I am telling you. You know what? When I get locked out of the studio,
yeah,
because you got Ricky Lake in here,
yeah,
with my food,
yeah, eating it too. Ain't that
dude?
funny? Oh,
that's not. So I show up.
I'm sorry.
I'm over at Opie and Anthony. And
hey, what's up, Opie and Anthony? Those are our boys.
And they said, I go, okay, well, where are we going next? They said, oh, well, we already took the food in. I said, what do you mean you took the food in? You can't run the soundtrack before I'm ready to sing the song.
Dude, listen.
What's that
No, that was me, man. Guy, look, man, the food was sitting there about an hour ago, bro. I haven't eaten anything today. And I said, well, where's the food? Because you were doing Opie and Anthony, and I saw you in there. You were
Ricky Lake and chicken wings.
There it is, bro.
That is.
Yeah, man. Look, there's nothing left.
Sway ate all the chicken wings, not Ricky. He didn't offer.
No, I just saw Ricky. She goes, I just was in Sway's. I didn't get any chicken wings.
Oh, damn. I wouldn't let Ricky. You know Ricky, man. You know Ricky would have took a bunch of them, man. I'm just saying, man. It's only
Sway.
Doors are locked.
I mean,
curtains are drawn.
Yeah.
I'm knocking, and I'm getting ain't coming in.
Man, Guy, come on, man. You know, listen, you at home.
I'm holding on to my food next time.
No, what? No. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. There will be no next time. No, okay,
I was just kidding.
How you been, man? You got the new book going,
what do you think
right?
of that?
Look at that. This is great, man.
Do you cook outdoors? Do you like to cook?
Of course, man. I just got a new place, too. I got a little area where I could cook outdoors.
It is, and I tell folks, even when they say that they live in New York, they say, all I have is a little patio. I said, you can get yourself a small little Weber, some kind of grill where you can cook with real charcoal or hardwood. Simple. I mean, just it changes the flavor of everything. Brine your chicken, brine your pork chop, grill your shrimp fast on really hot fire. Just little things like that.
Yeah.
Make all the difference in the world. And we all love food, and we limit ourselves, especially when it comes to cooking outside. People limit themselves and say, I'm going to keep it to hot dogs, maybe a burger, and chicken no way because it's always raw in the middle.
Yeah.
And there's just little simple techniques. Guy on Fire just gives you a bunch of different recipes and styles and a lot of information. So it's not just the recipe, it's the information around the recipe that help you get success.
Now, you've done all of this in this book, right?
Oh, gosh, yeah. I mean,
every recipe that's in
and
there.
Here's the crazy thing about it is if you look at the pictures, my photographer came with me. So when we went up to this took a year and a half to make. So when we went up to the cabin last year during the summer, he came up with me when we shot it.
Yeah.
When we had Hunter's birthday, he was there and he shot it. When we did a little tailgate, he was there, he shot it. So I said, I want people to see that this is really what we're doing. I mean, look at that train wreck picture.
Picture of you
know
right
what that
there,
is?
man.
That's Thanksgiving morning. I'm looking fresh, huh?
Yeah, you do, man.
Look at that. Look at those eyes.
Bother shaving.
Yeah, no, I don't shave, shower. What are they?
Yeah.
But see, all these, and so this is where we cook. That trailer right there. This is Thanksgiving.
Where's the cabin at that you guys go? Where is it located?
It's up in Northern California, up in Humboldt. You ever heard of Humboldt?
Dude, you know I'm from the Bay, man. I go to Clear Lake all the time.
That was your chance to make the joke.
Oh, I don't crack weed jokes.
So up in Humboldt, where I grew up in this little town called Ferndale. So we go up to a lake called Ruth, and it's up there in Trinity.
I'm familiar.
Oh man, I'm telling you something.
Beautiful.
So that's what this is all about. My barbecue team, when we compete out there in Kansas City.
Yeah.
But all of it is real deal, what we do, how we do it, the way it works. And that's why when my publisher said, well, what's the book going to be? Is it going to be like grilling pork, grilling fish? I said, no. I'm not going to give you this is just grilling when you go to a tailgate. Grilling when you go to the cabin. Some things you have more equipment, some things you have less equipment.
Right.
Sometimes you have a stove, sometimes you don't have a stove. But that's what it's all about. And then it's dedicated. Check this out. This is my favorite
Guy
part.
on Fire.
My two boys, Hunter and Ryder, dedicated to my dad and my father-in-law, who I lost to cancer. But these are my two boys, and this is up at the cabin.
Wow.
And these are the heights of where the kids are.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that crazy?
Your oldest is, how tall is he, man?
I don't want to talk about it. He's 6 foot, punk.
Damn, man. Yeah, damn, he'll whoop your ass.
How am I still paying the bills and he's taller than me? Don't you know? Isn't supposed to stay short and then... No, he's doing great.
Something weird about that. But Guy Fieri is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Guy
Guy Fieri has joined us, man. So season 2 starts now, right? So
You got to come see that show get shot.
I would love to, man.
It will make. Well, when you come home to visit, we'll be shooting in. Not like you ever get any time away from this. This is full time.
This is great. Man.
It's we shoot it up in Santa Rosa now. We built We built the grocery store inside of a huge warehouse because we need to have the aisles a little bit wider. We wanted to have it a little more well lit. Plus, I wanted to have every ingredient you could imagine a chef would want. I mean, I make the list with my chefs, and we're like, okay, we need to have 3 different types of capers. We need to have 10 different types of smoked salmon. We need to just so the chefs have different varieties of things that they can choose from, and the food they make is outrageous. The competition is nail biting. I get done with a 12-hour day. I feel like I just played football. I mean, it's
exhausting.
We just walk out trashed, and these chefs put it all on the line. And the chef that wins the competition gets a shot at shopping for up to $20,000. It's real deal, hardcore culinary.
Guy, let me ask you a question, man, because I find you really fascinating because you do a lot of things, but you do a lot of things great. First and foremost, you're a great chef.
Let's keep this up.
No. I've been on television for 14 years with MTV, and so I can tell the difference between a great TV host and one that isn't. You do that great. You guys come up with all these creative ideas for different types of shows. You do that great. In the business of food, I don't know if there's anyone who does it better.
Oh, man.
Like, you turned this into a franchise, and what the business side of it, did that just come to you naturally? Did you study this? How to market food like the way you have? I mean, how did you come into that knowledge?
Well, first, coming from you, and you have been, you got to understand the influence you make on other people. And that's what I always tell people. I met Sammy Hagar for the first time, or Snoop. I was talking to Snoop's a buddy of mine. And you talk to me and go, do you understand what impact you made on me? Because that's what develops you as a person. That's why I want to see these young kids come up and they'll tell me about their cooking aspirations. I'm like, okay, I'm making a difference.
Yeah.
But so thank you. And I'll tell you, I started my first restaurant when I was 26. That's all I wanted to be.
Yeah.
I've never thought I would be anything else. I wasn't good at anything else. And I always loved food. You know what I love about food is I love what it does to people. I love the smile. It's like when we were talking about collard greens and we were talking about I love the smile.
Beef's going to cook them some collard greens.
And I'm actually I might have to stay over tonight just so I can have some. But it's about making people happy. So when genuinely it's what you love and genuinely it's what is in your blood, then I don't really think it's that difficult to talk about it and get it because everybody has their rap. Everybody's got their, no pun intended. So I started my first restaurant when I was young and just kind of has started, just built it and just kind of come along. The whole TV thing was kind of a fluke, getting onto that. But I just really have to attribute it to, and also the way you're brought up. My parents always taught me to be very respectful and very thankful for what I was given. And I surround myself with great people. I have the bomb publicist, I have the bomb manager, fantastic chefs that work on my team. So this whole train, we're at 21 restaurants right now.
Yeah. Recently in Las Vegas, too, right?
Yeah, we just opened.
Vegas.
Vegas is, Vegas is so, I went to college in Vegas.
Yeah.
So coming back to Vegas and opening, it's called Guy's Vegas. I came up with the name by myself.
Yeah.
That's real catchy. I know you guys are surprised that's the name.
Brilliant. Guy's Vegas.
Well, Guy's Vegas Kitchen and Bar. What else do you... But you walk in, there's tons of energy, tons of enthusiasm, open kitchen. You can see everything that's going on. Killer bar. We have this shot program in the bar where the bottles just sit in there and the shots come out ice cold so they're not diluted.
Yeah.
Any of that kind of stuff. But it's about putting good people around you, like you. Look at this team.
Yeah,
There's a laugh track that gets hit faster than I can even, think it.
Yeah, this guy is quick. DJ Wonder, man. That's his specialty. I want to open up the phone lines. 888-742-3345. We're gonna go to Minneapolis right now. We got Andrew from Minneapolis. Good morning, Andrew.
Hey, good morning, Sway. Good morning, Guy.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Sway, love the show, Guy. But I wanted to ask you, where's your favorite place to eat in Minneapolis, if it's not the Nook?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. Matter of fact, just when you said Minneapolis, I said, that is a food town.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a food town in so many different ways. And I don't know, man. We shot there. That was one of the first seasons we shot at Triple D. We shot at a place called the Darriette. Have you ever been to the Darriette?
No, where's that at?
Oh, it's in St. Paul. I call Minneapolis in St. Paul. But I think Nye's is one of my favorites. The karaoke at Nye's on Saturday night, not karaoke, excuse me, the polka. the most dangerous polka band in the world, they call themselves. And then right across the street from that, is it Kamarchik's? Is that, am I pronouncing that correctly? Anyhow, there's a couple funky, but listen, I got to tell you this, I haven't had bad food in Minneapolis. You show me where it's cold. Yeah. You show me where people are stuck indoors sometimes. They make great food.
The best food. You know, we'll be out there on the 25th for Soundset, Andrew. Come join us, man. Cypress Hill's performing, Nas, Wiz Khalifa, Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt. It's going to be crazy. Nikki, you're in my hometown of Oakland. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Sway. Good morning, guys.
Morning, Oaktown.
So I have a question. I have a wood pellet grill. So I was wondering, would your book help me with cooking on that?
Absolutely. So you probably have a Traeger?
Yes, I love it.
So right now at Costco, you can get Traeger grills. You know what this is?
What is a Traeger grill? I don't know that.
It's a pellet that looks like fireplaces use them a lot, and so but these are different because these have flavor. This is like wood that you use for flavor and heat, but not necessarily just heat. Anyhow, so don't use them interchangeably. But so what happens is, you set the temperature on the grill. It has this big hopper of these pellets, and the pellets come out and get burned up and keep the heat consistent.
Okay.
So it's I don't want to say it's a set it and forget it, but it's really an awesome thing. So you get the smoke flavor and you get the heat all coming from these pellets. And is this book going to help you? Come on. Listen, you're cooking with smoke. And it doesn't mean that it all comes out tasting like you're eating a chimney. You put a little bit of smoke on it. You put a little bit, you get the heat going. But I mean, anytime you do chicken or do salmon, you put veggies, you do some asparagus, shut the front door. I mean, this is, you are in good shape. And matter of fact, Traeger's really good company, and they'll back you up with a lot of stuff on their website.
We're going to actually get Guy to autograph this book right here it's actually have the Bees book we're going to give away.
No, I got another one. I got my own book.
Okay, all right, my bad.
You said you had the bomb publicist.
Okay.
She is the bomb.
Tracy, how are we going to give this away?
By doing it on Instagram. Guy, if you don't mind putting it on your Instagram, I'm just telling everyone to follow Sway at Real Sway. And maybe what should be the contest? Your favorite dish ever and why? And we'll pick the best one.
I think it's got to be. I think it's better. Are you doing Instagram? I think it's got to be. See, I'm a Twitter guy, so I'm at Guy Fieri is my Twitter. You guys do Twitter too, right?
I'm at Real Sway.
My kid is all over my case that I'm not on my Instagram. I got to get this together. But I do my pictures on my Twitter. Okay. But he says, Dad, you got to do Instagram. Everybody's doing it. Here's the deal: take you and your best food shot.
Okay.
Everybody's got that food shot.
I'm about to
getting funky with your turkey, doing cooking naked.
Ow.
I do that a lot, Guy.
You make eggs naked, Sway? Ew.
I cook naked.
You
make eggs naked.
It's sexier that way.
Okay.
All right, and so we'll come up
Don't cook bacon naked.
Nah, man.
Why not?
Because you get them grease pops on your... Well, we'll talk about that. Guy Fieri is here. We'll take more of your calls. Margaret is in Maryland. Good morning. How you doing, Margaret?
Hi, this is my first time getting to the show. I want to say hi to everyone.
Hey, good morning. Hey, you're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
So I just have a comment and a question. First of all, I just want to say that you are awesome, Guy, because you really encourage men to get in the kitchen. You look cool. You have tattoos. You got that funky hair. That is really big, especially for black men. But my question is that how do we encourage black men to get into the kitchen? We grow up with our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts cooking. But something happens. They don't want to bring their ass in the kitchen.
Because you cook so well. Like, no, it is, Marilyn. I mean, Margaret, I tell people why, when I'm with my grandmother, or my mother, or my auntie, why am I even wasting time? They cook so well.
I will give you that. I think, but you know what I think it is? I think it's for all guys.
Yeah.
I think that there becomes an intimidation factor because guys are typically really good at what they do. You know, you do something, you're good at it. It's humbling. Getting in the kitchen when you haven't had that much experience, getting in the kitchen is humbling. Yeah. That's why guys typically will do the barbecue side of things because they can get out there and it's a little bit dirtier and they can be a little more rustic with it, a little more caveman kind of thing. But I will tell you this. Anytime it becomes it's your birthday, a special occasion, you just look at them and say, you know what I'd really like you to do? I'd really like you to make me dinner. And put that on them and just say something. So give them an idea what you'd like. That's one of my favorite things. Yeah. Don't just leave it because now you'll really send them into a spin. Yeah. But just say to them, you know what I'd really like you to do? The Guy Fieri has his book called Guy on Fire. Nice plug.
I like that.
And you say, you know what, I'd really like you to make me the Zing Zang flank steak, and the recipe's right there. I'd like you to make that. And the great thing about it is these recipes are pretty family friendly, and this guy, and he can bust it out for you. But it's baby steps, because my wife doesn't like to cook. So when I tell her, you know, oh yeah, she's not big on it, but it's confidence. It really is a lot of it's confidence. And thank you for the nice compliments. I think you have great taste.
Hey, Mark, thanks for calling. Now, Mark is in Ohio, and we're talking about barbecuing. Mark, what's your question for Guy?
Well, it's a good segue into my question.
You like that, right?
What's up, Sway? Yeah, I do. Question for you guys. So I started a concession business to where I'm contracted with different universities, and I sell a product out of there. And the food that I sell is topped with barbecue sauce, and I've gotten great reviews about my barbecue sauce. But I wanted to know, is the process difficult to have it bottled and actually sell it?
No, it's not really that difficult. Matter of fact, where are you at in Ohio?
In Columbus, Ohio.
That's where I was born.
Oh,
I just want to check. See, I know.
Wow,
but in Youngstown, there's different companies all around that are doing bottling. Small little places like you wouldn't even expect. But if you just go on the internet and look for it, there's different people that are doing bottling, and the bottling just needs to make sure that it's done in an inspected area, so they have a health department permit and they have the right equipment to do it. But you can get it done. Right. It's not. I mean, it's expensive. You know, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be cheaper to have them make it than you to go buy tomato sauce by the gallon and so forth. They'll buy tomato sauce by the 50-gallon drum. But if your sauce is getting the props, man, get after it, dude. Don't wait. And people love to have it where they can say like, oh, I know the guy, and we go to his place, and this is the sauce. People really love to help champion that situation. But there's a lot of places.
Does he have to like patent the recipe, or how does that work?
There's a whole thing about recipes can't really be copyrighted or patented. It's more the process. But the idea is he can hold his ingredients tight, and he can say to the people that are making it, okay, what's the how are you gonna secure me with this? You know, what's gonna happen? Because I have a barbecue sauce line, I've got a salsa line, and all these different flavors, and we've been working on it for years to make these flavors. But if you got it working, man, go out there, interview these people, get their resume, like on who they're working with, ask those people. Make sure that they like who they're dealing with and that they're following the recipe, and get after it, man.
Hey, Mark, do you already have the name of your brand copyrighted?
Yeah, I do. It's called Yellow Boys Polish Boys. I make a sandwich called a Cleveland Polish Boy.
Yellow Boy Polish Boys.
Polish Boys, yep.
All right, Yellow Boy Polish Boys. Look that up, and you guys
hungry.
Support this citizen, Mark, man. You're a citizen, bro.
That's Sway in the morning.
All right, thanks for your call, man. Good luck with that, too. Hey, and send us some up here at Sirius XM.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Wait a second. We forgot to say that, Mark.
Yeah, man. It's online. Heather B just pulled it up right here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he got a killer sandwich. What is that, a hot dog thing?
It looks like a hot dog.
Hey, Mark, that's a hot dog thing?
No, it's a beef Polish sausage that's topped with coleslaw, French fries, and homemade barbecue sauce.
Wow, man, you're killing it, man. We're looking at it online, man.
Yeah, if you ever come to Ohio State, I'm inside of there.
Okay.
If you ever get yourself to New York City, bring 2 dozen.
Okay. All right, Mark. Thanks for your call. Hey, you'll be doing a book signing tonight at the Bookmark Shop in Brooklyn, New York. 7:30. You guys can meet Guy. Yeah. Get your book signed. Pick up Guy on Fire. Man, it's always great, man.
Brother, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
You guys are the bomb.
You're listening to Sway in the morning on Shea 45.